Tell me what it's like going up against the Joker and just how difficult of a matchup that is.
I mean, he's doing just about everything out there. He's pushing the ball. It's really just about everybody else. Like, everybody knows they're going to get the ball, so they cut harder. And it messes you up. Like, your help ain't there because they're worried about the cuts and everybody. And then you're just trying to body up. He's coming off the screen into a post up. He's coming off a wedge into the post up, into the whipping the pass. And then, like, out of nowhere, when you think it's a 3-ball. I'm like, oh my God. They get the arc and you're just like, come on. And then never, he don't miss. I haven't seen him miss a shot against us like probably ever. They always go in. I'm like, all right, like, here he goes shooting 100% from 3. But
that's how I feel too. Because I've had a ton of matchups, ton of playoff runs against Denver. And it do seem like that. And they like dagger shots too. Like, God, he made
off
that.
One leg, like he looks crazy in the face. Like he looks like
no
he's
emotion.
Not even trying. Like, or he's just like, I'm like, dude, what is up, bro?
No emotion. We had Karl here and he was talking about, how surprised he was at how big Joker was. What part of his game is surprising to you?
Just how he uses his size, like any angle. He's creating his own angles, but any angle it's over. Like he's just trying to. If he's not trying to like just hook you, he's just trying to get in a position to get his own miss right at the rim. So he's just making that move, hooking you a little bit, throwing it up there, and then moving you right as he's shooting it. He's moving you, and you're not ready because you contested, but he knows already. So he doesn't leave his feet.
Right.
So he's already on the ground. He's moving you.
Right.
Rebound.
Right.
Bucket.
Right.
Triple double. Whatever.
As a big, is that a tough matchup because he's so unorthodox?
Yeah, I mean, really, I wasn't even really guarding him to start. It was X guarding him. It was Xavier Tillman. Tell the audience.
Tell him, Jackie. Tell him X is. It was Xavier Tillman.
Xavier Tillman Sr.
He just did it.
Okay.
Well, he was guarding him, and then I was guarding off ball. I was guarding AG, and I'm like,
AG, tell him. Aaron Gordon.
He's in the finals.
Audience, we just letting y'all know every time they say something y'all don't know, we got you. AG, Aaron Gordon.
He was explaining it. Now he's not explaining it.
You're doing good, Pete.
Yo.
You're doing good, Jalen.
I'm just trying to like cat and mouse.
Jalen, or what was that?
There they go.
I'm not careful, bro.
Doing it.
Don't do me like that. I'm on names right today.
Give your experience playing in Denver.
Here.
It's really just like
because when I told
breathe, you got to practice day before. I'm running day before to try to get it out my,
It's a psychological thing where you're thinking about this shit.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah, they played a little thing in the arena. They're like, dude. It's like the air is known to cause breathing, drowning, this, that. Like they list all the different heart problems. They like play like a warning in the arena.
Oh my gosh.
And it's dark, and then they shut all the lights off. They make you really like
panic attack,
and
right?
then you got then Joker's point guard, and then he's cutting and it's crazy.
Never heard that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They do a bunch of stuff there. Like I heard like Denver, they whenever they get back in town, like they give everybody like gallon jugs. Like you got to stay hydrated. They get right back to it, so they know. But like whoever comes in town, I mean, you're just at whatever point you're at in your season, like you're playing in Denver is gonna hurt a little bit.
You always think about that Denver game. Like as soon as you get to Denver,
you just got to go hard early.
I try to like.
You feel it?
Honestly, bro, when we play in Denver, I try to like. I'm like really mindful of what I eat. I'm really mindful of like my sleep. Like all of that shit is going into because it's like if I'm tired, if I don't eat healthy, like, and on top of that, I can't breathe out here. Like it really plays a mind game on me.
Different.
It's different. And then I feel like the basketball there is like
it's airy.
Yeah, bro. It hit the rim.
Like you can't hear there's no wind.
We had one of our
wind, but there's no wind. Like there's no air. Like it's just dead.
We had one of our worst. We had one of our worst games.
All that setup right there
at Denver.
One of your worst games, or as a team?
Probably one of my worst games I've been a part of, where we got smoked by like 50 in the first half.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
We were down 50 in the first half. No bullshit. We was losing by 50 in the first half.
That's what it was.
We couldn't breathe.
You really can't breathe.
Nah, we facts. We really couldn't breathe, bro. It was so bad.
Oxygen coming on the
It was so bad. T. Lou came in at halftime. P, Kawhi, Marcus, who was point? Reggie,
Y'all
Zoo.
was playing?
Y'all done.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh, man.
That was the speech. Y'all done. We're going to start.
In 2022, you signed with the Denver Nuggets, and you started to play with Nikola, the Joker, the big man. I want to know what it was like meeting him for the first time.
Well, when I met him, Jeff Green was telling me, he was like, hey, man, like, he's super cool, he's awesome, but he don't really talk that much. And I'm like, fuck that. He talking to me.
Okay.
Like, that's my personality. Like, we gonna have a conversation. I'm like, you speak English, right?
Yeah, right.
Cool. We can rock and roll. And even if you don't, we gonna figure some shit out. And Nikola is one of the most funniest, underrated guys you've ever met. And sometimes he's not even trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But he's super down to earth, family guy, and basketball is just something that he's really, really fucking good at. You know what I'm saying? Like he's kind of like a guy who is super present in life, and it's like, hey, you know what? I love basketball, but basketball isn't me. It's not like what's gonna define me in my life. I'm not gonna let basketball ruin me having a great time at home with my daughter, with my wife, with my friends, with my family. And I think that that's awesome. And Nikola is very funny because sometimes when he wants to avoid shit, like he acts like he doesn't speak English, which is funny.
Like,
Wow,
It's like, oh, Nikola again. Brother, I don't, sorry. You know, I'm like, fuck you. You know what I'm talking about.
That's
But
sick.
it's just funny. He's one of the greatest teammates I've ever had, and he's a great guy. He's super selfless, and he's obviously a monster. So it's cool.
Who came up with the handshake that you guys do before every game? Was
Bro,
it?
you know what's crazy? I saw him in Boban doing some kind of like triple kiss thing, and I'm like, okay, cool. I seen that in
It's a big man thing.
Europe before. Like, look, I seen the 2, but never the 3. So I'm like, yo, what's the? Why you do 3 kisses with Bobby? And he's like, brother, it's Serbian thing, and I'm like, oh, he said, well, you're Black Serbian. I'm like, okay, cool, bet. So one day we won, and he came up to me, and I'm like, oh shit, this is the day.
Is the day.
You know, like he's turning. I'm like, oh, this is it. I'm like, I can't fuck it up, because if not, he's gonna be like, you're not Black Serbian. So like, I dapped him up, and then we did it, and he was like, good job. And then, and after that, it was just kind of like a thing, you know. And then that was it. So I guess they call me Jordanovich now. So that's I'm rolling with it.
That's good. In your eyes, is he arguably one of the most talented basketball players that you've ever seen? Because
1,000%.
with all of his personality, it's kind of like, I'm not saying he doesn't work out. He had to have worked on his game.
Yeah.
But it just looks like he's just out there just
He's
having fun,
yeah,
just
he's at his own
naturally
pace.
gifted at
Yeah.
playing basketball.
Nikola's at his own pace, man. Like, and that's the thing about great players. Like, you're not gonna rush P into a shot. He like, nah, I got the ball. I'm in control. I know what I'm doing. I prepare for this shit. Like, I'm gonna get where I want to get to. And that's the same with all of these Hall of Fame players and these guys who are able to do great things in our league. It's like, and Nikola's no different. He's just 7 feet tall and can pass and shoot and do all these other things like a guard. And it's like, it's amazing to see, bro. It's like, but it's also like, you take it for granted because you see him in practice every day. Or it's like, oh, hey guys, like, this guy played great. This guy played great. Nikola, you played great. 35, 17, and 15. And it's like, all right, well, if Nikola don't get a 30-point triple-double, it's like, whatever. But like, when you think about it, that's rare.
Mhm.
It's almost like when Russ was averaging 30, 10 plus and 10 plus, and people were like,
But it was normal.
like it's normal for those guys. So it's insane.
I do want to talk about your guys' last series against the Nuggets.
Yeah.
And just speak a little bit about how difficult it is to defend the Joker and what he's capable of, because
That's a good name.
he dominates out there. He's so good. It's
You got
crazy to
Joker.
me.
I got Cat.
Cat. How when okay, so was that when they
Y'all niggas think that's funny.
He got
all y'all.
Joker. I got
Cat? When did you get that? When was it in the league? Is that the first
No,
time
it was
you
on
heard
November
Cat?
15, 1995 at 8:30 p.m. at John F. Kennedy Hospital.
I know
My sister
Karl
walked
Anthony-
in that motherfucker and said Karl Anthony Towns. She didn't realize that would follow me for a long fucking time.
And you're a cat.
But
And then I
when was
ended
the
up
first time like people
Call
like,
me Cat.
You went by Cat.
College, because I was playing for the Wildcats. It was convenient.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. The big cat. Use the big cat there.
Bro, I'm trying to keep a straight face. Being fucking professionals. So yeah, it was college, and they call me Cat because it was convenient for the Wildcats.
The Wildcats,
nickname,
Kentucky Wildcats.
Then
For
I
all
came
you guys.
to Minnesota, and they decided to call me Big Purr. What the fuck is that?
Big Purr.
Big Purr?
Oh, I like Big Purr better.
No, don't fucking do that. No, you fucking
We
don't.
can
like
change
that.
it. We got Big Purr versus Jokic.
No,
The
Cat.
Joker.
Cat's
I'm
Zoom in
sorry.
on
Big
his
Purr
face,
versus the
y'all.
Joker. That sounds like a hell of a matchup right there. Big Purr versus Joker.
Don't even
Coming to you live.
What makes him a
No.
tough cover?
sound nasty.
Who?
The Joker.
Other than his name is Joker?
yeah. Like,
And
just
my name is Big Purr? The fuck? I lost already. God damn. Nah, jokes aside, Jokic is just super talented in like what he does with the ball because he gets his teammates involved. So like Marc Gasol, I always say, people always ask me when I was coming up who was the hardest cover. I said Marc Gasol just because of how much he makes his team better, and like when he's not scoring, he's affecting the game. So like when you're defending him, you're worried about everything. You're worried about him scoring, worried about him getting to his bag. Then you're worried about him, like you got to guard him so he can't make those plays to his teammates. Jokic obviously is a very talented player. I've known him since we was in high school at the Nike Hoop Summit. He's always been very talented. So I got a lot of respect for him. We both have a lot of respect for each other, a lot of mutual respect. So he's doing his thing in Denver. They made that team for him, and they all rally around him. So he's definitely a tough guard because he could do a lot of things, you know. He could do a lot of things, especially around the basket. I didn't realize until we were playing the series, he's 290.
Yeah, he's
a big boy.
Big dude.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I thought I was, my usual size is about 265. And, because I'm a 4 now and everything, I'm usually around like 249.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn. I didn't realize he was that big. He was
He's
like 40 pounds
like,
over me.
and he's long. Like people don't realize
He got that
either.
Serbian strength. He just got that that overseas type
don't
of
do that.
strength.
Don't do that. And he's like, that's what people don't realize. He's not athletic.
We respect everyone in this podcast.
That's our inside thing we got.
He's not athletic, but like the shit that he can do.
Stop! And you gonna go right in
Right?
with it.
Hey.
That one.
Just
passed by.
I'll be shut up. Go pee.
Said you gonna go right back in it. Damn.
I told a story last week on a pod, man. I was telling them, I said, I got there about 2 days late, and I got there and they asked me what I thought. I said, I don't know who that fat, ugly kid is over there, but he's your best player. And that was his rookie year. You know what I mean? He just got done being drafted, like, I think 50 something or whatever. Yeah. And they're like, you're crazy. I said, no. Like, you can just see it. Like, everyone plays with a little bit more confidence, a little more swag. They're always in their places. He's making them better. He's giving their advantages. If you give an NBA player an advantage, he's going to win. Right. Mm-hmm. And that's what he does. He creates advantages for people that, like in Miami, right? You like LeBron James makes good players really good. Right. Mm-hmm. He makes, decent players even better. Like that's what he does. He creates advantages for people that need the help.
Hey, you know who gave him that nickname, right? The Joker?
Ooh.
Me.
Mike, tell
him. Yeah, we got to hear about that.
That's a lot of credit, dude. That's awesome.
I gave him the nickname the Joker, one, because I couldn't say Jokic passed the fucking ball. So I said Joker passed the ball. And his personality, man, and you know it though, like his personality and the way he plays is like a Joker. Like every time I saw it, like, man, that's a joke. Man, that's a joke. Yeah. I'm like, man, yeah. So, but his personality, his game, and I literally couldn't say Jokic fast enough to pass it. So the Joker was it.
Damn, and the name lives on. That's amazing, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. I should have trademarked that. I wasn't on my business acumen at the time. I should have trademarked the jump. Yeah.
Facts.
He making $75 million. He don't need that. You know what I mean?
Joker going crazy in Serbia right now.
He at home happy as hell too.
I will say this though, fellas, for real though, like all that he doesn't really care about basketball. Talk about routines and habits. That man literally was. I mean, I was always like the first one. He was literally there every single day at the same time with the trainer Augie in Denver, doing the same thing every single day. Like it's not a secret. I tell people, I play with Kyrie in Cleveland, and I seen Joker in Denver. Like the crazy shit they do in a game, and we're like, man, that's crazy. No, he worked on that. Like those little floaters that always hang on the rim and go in. He shoots that thing 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times.
You mentioned being a wing, now having to change your role and your play style. At any point, did you like doubt you would stick in the NBA or?
I think the only time I really did that was probably my time in Denver. I think for me, for most of the guys that were backups to Jokic, that might be like one of the hardest jobs to do. I mean, you're playing.
Your minutes is.
You're playing 10 minutes, and it don't matter what you do in your minutes. You're not doing what Jokic is doing. I think, and that probably was the hardest time for me. Where after that, I started really working on the mental game, and after that, it kind of just went like I was good. I mean, went to the Clippers after that, and it was straight after that. But just Denver was probably the only time where I
kind of doubted it a little bit.
What's the biggest thing you picked up from Joker? Like watching all his greatness up close. He passing, he dribbling down the court, point guard, he doing it all. What did you learn? Please tell me.
I think just his passing. I think I learned a lot. I mean, I could always pass before, but just the little details of kind of looking off guys with your eyes. If a defender's not looking at you, you can kind of still throw in front and they can still catch the ball. So just like little details where I was a good passer, but it kind of took me to another level where I see the game differently and I know how to manipulate the game to in kind of my benefit in that aspect. But he's so smart in the game. I mean, his IQ is off the charts. I mean, even playing against him in the playoffs, it felt like he was coaching. He's like the coach on the court. I mean, he'll tell people where to go. He'll tell what kind of players what to do. And so he's just his IQ is off the charts.
You know why he got the nickname Joker? Who he got it from?
No, who's that?
That was you? No. It wasn't him. Trust me.
What's his name?
Mike Miller.
Mike Miller.
About to say, do you know?
I know.
Do you remember?
Yeah, Mike Miller.
Who was it?
What's his name?
Mike Miller actually gave him the nickname because he couldn't pronounce his name and he was doing all this crazy stuff, so he just called him a Joker.
It's a good name.
Yeah.
It's a great name.